Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect on this Tuesday evening, reporting to you from behind this plastic microphonic device with none of my brain tied behind my back because I need it all just to make things fair. Hope everybody is doing well as we march on through here. Let's see, we're going to open things up to see who is with us tonight. All right, and very, very good. Here we go. We've got the Global Warmer is here. Good to see the Global Warmer. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. All right, glad you are here. Welcome. And we may see other people join us, but you never know. Ned Flanders is here. We got Chuck and Plata is joining us here tonight. Welcome, Chuck and Plata. I have a place to stay in the Dominican Republic, apparently. Yes, indeed. Good to see Chuck. All right, good to see Silver Mustang. And Ziggy is here. Good to see you as we catch up here on some of these comments to see who is here. Let me see here. I've got to get my boilerplate stuff. I need that. I need my boilerplate to put down here so people know what's happening. Yes, indeed. Polybuck is here. Good to see you, Polybuck. Good to see you. Treasure Charger and Frosty are here. As we march on down through here, let's go to Richmart, 1955, says, love my Salivate round. Congratulations. Thank you so much for grabbing one of those. Available over at the JM Bullion. Link in the description of this video, or you can go to my channel page and click on it there, as you can see it. JM Bullion has it. Very good to see you guys. Welcome. And so good to see Travis Chandler and Christopher Sanchez is here. And look at that. And the Global Warmer is... man, taking advantage of these dips indeed. Way to go. The Global Warmer picked up an ounce of gold and 3 kilos of silver. There you go. Wow. And Jamie Foxx is here, but the volume is down because the wife is jealous of Sal. We can't have that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Tyson Jazowski is here from Saskatchewan. Welcome. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Patrick Ekstrom is here. Good to see a good crowd already joining us tonight. Very active in the chat. Thank you, guys. And if you are here, if you don't mind, if you could press that thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it. We're going to start with a poll here. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to try this poll here. Let's see what happens. Hold on a second here. We're going to make this thing here. Hold on a second. This is a very important poll question. Just a second here. Starting a poll here. What do you guys think? I'm very curious. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Zardos 2024 comes in hot and heavy with channel membership gifts to 10 folks. Thank you, Zardos. Wow, very nice of you indeed. All right, yes, indeed. Nicely done. I want to know who won the Super Bowl. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Congratulations to all those. One thing that's really cool about this, when Zardos and Silver Superstar tend to do this, we see some people that get these channel memberships that are kind of lurking in the background. So that's pretty cool. Abby Bella Silverstack is here. Good to see you guys. Thank you. All right. Just listening in the background. Thank you all. Want to find out what happened last week and who do you think will win the Super Bowl that occurred a couple days ago? That's what I want to know. So Wolverine is here. Good to see you. So thank you, Rich Smart, for purchasing a Salivate round. And thank you, Zardos. Yes, indeed. Rail Gilgress says supply and demand is what I watch. What I'm watching, and it says stack on. There you go. That's right. You'll never guess what could send silver prices higher. Supply and demand. That's right. Very good. It's very good. 15 minutes. It's already there's already the 15th in Stern 13. By the way, I have a little very nice of Zardos. Thank you, Zardos. Thank you guys for thanking Zardos. Welcome. All right. Very good. Now, look at this. It's tied on the poll. That's crazy. It's tied. Who won? Eric Hoffner's here. I got a little, I'm feeling kind of sentimental, okay? Today's Valentine's Day, and let me share you a nice little uplifting story from you that I just read about a lady who had sex with a guy and choked him to death then completely dismembered him, put his head in his member into a bucket, and hid his organs around the house to which she had performed the act, and continued to violate his body, very much like Jeffrey Dahmer did way back in the early 90s. So this is, and to top it off, she was in court today and attacked her attorney right there in court. So how's that for a nice little Valentine's Day story for you? True story of that. All right, very good. No spot for Don't Care in your poll. That's right. Yes, indeed, Richard. We had that on Sunday. A lot of people pressed it. But anyways, I was rooting for Philly until I found out Jill will be rooting for them. I was rooting for both teams. I don't know who Jill is, but there you go. All right. She's won. Very good. Nice. Sounds like a keeper. Yes, indeed. She class act woman. Well, she's not too bad looking, but you know what they say. Looks can be deceiving. Black Widow indeed, JD. Yes, that was a true story. Golden Pole is here. Welcome, Golden Pole. Good to see you. And thank you again to Zardoz. Yes, indeed. Do I have her number? Well, probably we'll get her her prison number probably soon. Some sort of digits, number of digits there. We are expecting some scammers to start calling us at around 6:10. That's 2 minutes from now. Will they? In fact, one of them may have just tried to come through here. Let's see here. Oh, nope. Okay, we missed it at 6:02, but I think that's not the right one. All right. Yeah, there is somebody posting his old videos, but anyways, it is not him. But Chris, Silver Superstar, very good haul. It must have been a good year for sure. Thank you, sir. Silver Superstar, appreciate it. Yes, indeed. And Jeff Reynolds says, the only bank I'll take a loan from is the Bank of Me. It's why I stack in the first place. Plus, the interest rates I charge myself can't be beat by any other bank. Good point, Jeff Reynolds. That's the best way to do it for sure. Oh, Joe Biden. Okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I forgot about it too. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. Oh, that was Rick's ex-girlfriend. All right. Her ex-wife, maybe, perhaps. Yes, maybe so. Tom Larson's coming to us from Michigan. Good to see you. Gray Man is here. Ned Flanders is here. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Gunmetal Blue says, I would, he says here, let me get to this point here so we can make this happen. I could watch this carousel and hear you talk about the history of money all day. Awesome video. For if we don't know history, we will be doomed to repeat it. There's many things in the Constitution, especially the Bill of Rights, that gives us freedom from expressive governments. The Founding Fathers wrote it in that sense so that we wouldn't be subject to the same oppression they were trying to escape. Exactly. And in many ways, you know, we don't have the Quartering Act now, but in many ways we are dealing with a lot of the same tyrannical activities that were happening to the colonists back then. All right, very good. All right. Yes, the Lions are not in the poll there. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. Cybercurtain Twitcher is here. Welcome, Cybercurtain Twitcher. And let's see here. But thank you, Gunmetal Blue. Appreciate that. He also says here about this video about the LIBOR. Both these videos I thought would do much better than they did. You know, the important topics, both of them, but they kind of got brushed over. Just goes to show you how the algorithm is kind of weird. But I do appreciate all of those who did take the time to watch those videos. Says the only other ones I heard talking about this is people like Lynette Zhang and Peter Schiff. It would be awesome if you had them on your show. LIBOR, SOFR, CBDC are all tools of corruption for our wealth, time, and labor. So maybe we all stack on. Yeah, I figured I'd do my own kind of independent research on it. But yes, indeed. All right, wouldn't mind talking to some of them. Here we go. We have a scammer calling us. Let's see. Hello?
Hey, Richard.
Hello. How are you?
How you doing? This is Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Mills?
What's that? Ben what?
Ben Mills.
Ben Mills, not Benjamin Button?
No.
Not Ben Franklin?
Not yet.
Not Ben Hur?
Ben Mills.
Not Ben him? No. Not Ben trans him or whatever? What is it's him, her, and they, right? Is that the pronouns?
Whatever they call it nowadays. Yeah.
Exactly right. So how can I help you, Ben? How may I be of service to you, sir?
So we spoke yesterday. You told me to follow up with you today after 6.
Wait a second. Were you
Recording.
following me? Did you follow me home?
No, Nigel Enterprise?
Negan Enterprises. That's me in the
Negan,
flesh.
sorry.
In the flesh. That's right. Yes,
Sorry.
indeed. Ben and Chode. That's another one. Ben and Chode and Ben Dover is another. Benny Hanna. There's all kind of Bens. Anyways.
Handle.
Yeah.
All right. I texted you yesterday regarding funding for your business.
Right. I need some funding for the business. You're going to love what I'm going to use the money for.
What do you need it for?
We are going to be using it for a special device that is inserted into certain cavities of the body that is coated with silver. And silver is the magic potion. Even though it's a metal, it's not a potion at all. But that's the only word that came to mind was potion. Ben a while is another one. Ben a while. Everybody called you Ben a while? No?
Benjamin. All these are new names I'm listening.
How about Bentastic? Bentastic. That would be a compliment.
I like that one.
Or Ben Affleck. That's named after the insurance company. Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, I lost my train of thought. Let me get back on the train.
So how much are you guys are you looking for?
We're looking for 130 grand. But this little device, this thing is going to be just incredible. Because what it's going to do is it's going to, whenever, like let's say you have a thermometer, okay? You have a thermometer and you need to stick it into your mouth or something like that. Sometimes a thermometer can have germs on it. Let's say you forget to rinse it off because your friend's got COVID and they put the thermometer in their mouth. You say, okay, friend, I'm going to put this thermometer in my mouth. It's going to have a little coating of silver on it because that happened to Richard Christie once when he was on the Howard Stern show. He actually took a thermometer from somebody else and he ended up putting in and got sick from it, and that's why he left the show and had to live in a storage unit for about 3 years before he starred Charred Walls of the Damned, which recorded 3 albums. All 3 albums were great. Okay? You follow me?
I hear you. I'm listening.
Very good. Okay. All right, so there you go. So that's what we can do. We need to essentially coat these thermometers, but we're gonna apply the technology not just to thermometers, but for any other kind of device that you could stick in any sort of orifice anywhere at any time, not only for humans, but also animals, because animals need love too. Am I wrong on that?
Yes, of course.
Yes, I am wrong on it? Why do you disagree?
No, you are right.
Okay,
no, you are right.
Okay, I'm right. I'm very good. Thank you. I'm not very told that often that I'm right, so I appreciate that. That makes me feel good.
All right.
So I need 150 grand for this thing. It was 100. I was going to ask for 120, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to be saucy. I'm going to be cheeky, and I'm going to ask for the full Monty on this son of a biscuit. I want to get 150,000 smackers. For those of you in Rio Linda, that means dollars, cash, cold hard cash, not in Bitcoin, not in Dogecoin, not in Ethereum, not in or any. Can you name a couple of other cryptocurrencies for me? It can be an altcoin.
I don't follow them. Only thing I know is Bitcoins and Dogecoin.
Dogecoin. Actually, it's Dogecoin. We don't. Dogecoin is the kind that whenever you go to pick it up, it's very evasive. It dodges you. You know what I mean? We don't like the Dogecoin.
U.S. dollars.
U.S. dollars. That's it. You got it, Ben. Yeah, it's all about the Benjamins. That's what Ulan Omar said, and we all with her on that one.
Got it.
Especially in this industry, right?
So I want to ask you about your business.
Yeah.
What, revenue-wise, what do you guys do?
Well, right now we're doing some pretty good stuff with the revenue. What we are doing is we are creating products at a profit. And we do that every month, and that's what we do. That's exactly what we do. Yes, indeed.
That's exactly what needs to be done, but how much revenue do you guys do?
How much do we do? We do it all. Every single bit of revenue we do that's every last penny of it that we profit. That's what we do. That's what we do. Now, what we do with the money after, you want to know what we do with the money after we spend? We blow it on hookers and blow. Go ahead.
How much do you do a month?
What do I do? Hookers and blow a month?
No, dollar-wise.
Dollar-wise. Oh, you mean how much do I earn a month?
Yes.
Why didn't you just say that? Okay, I earn $98,000 a month.
Is that what you guys average per month?
Yeah, the last 4 months, that's what we do. I've been prepared for these things. I mean, for that question. I've just been waiting for it. It's like, man, he's going to ask me how much I earn per month, and I'm going to have an answer right then and there. But
Are you prepared for this phone call?
I am prepared. I'm prepper-red for the phone call. I'm not prepared. I like to be prepper-red for it.
Do you have any open loans?
Open loans. Other than the song by heart, how do I get to a loan? How do I get to a loan? Alone. Alone. By the way, the palladium market crashed today. Let's see here. D. Peterson's informing us. Palladium is down $70. Can you believe it, Ben?
No.
It's down to $15.70 an ounce. That's the ask price. The bid price is $4. Come on, Ben. Dude, I thought for sure talk of palladium would have him up in a tizzy. We got to get Ben back. He's kind of a low energy, isn't he? Look how low energy Ben. Hello, is this Ben? Hello.
How you doing? What's going on?
What's happening here? What?
Who's this?
This is Richard. I mean Jim. Who is this? Hello? Hello? Yeah, what's going on there? What happened? What's going on? What's happening?
Where are you calling from?
I was looking for Ben. We got disconnected.
Which Ben?
The low energy Ben. I want to talk to low energy Ben.
Okay, what is it regards to?
Funding for my business.
What's the name of your business?
Negan Enterprises.
What is it?
It is a company that is in business to profit. To make money.
And what's the name of your business again?
Didn't I just tell you that before? It's Negan Enterprises.
All right.
Okay.
Ben, I don't see Ben over here.
Well, I just would talk to him just literally maybe half a minute ago or 30 seconds ago. I mean, he couldn't have gone far. I tell you what, cup the phone and yell out Ben.
Let me go to his desk. Hold on.
Okay.
What was that?
Just yell for him. He'll answer.
Hold on.
Okay. Also, the signal is very low-endy. There's not much high end in this call. Hello? Hello? I don't like dead air.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Can I hear something in the background so I know you're still there? What's going on over there?
I'm stopping. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Man. Dang it.
You want now?
Yeah, I was looking for Ben. Can you bring me Ben?
All right.
Mr. Benito.
You'll get Ben.
What's that? Good grief, you hung up on me again. We'll keep doing this. Well, we'll do it for a little bit longer. Then we'll get other scammers are supposed to be calling us too. Come on. Benadryl, I love that one. Benadryl, I love it. I'm going to use that one. They're playing me, Richard, exactly. Ben Stiller, Decaf Ben, Benachode, Ben Dover, Benediction. How about Benediction? No one ever thought of that. Benediction, Decaf Ben. Come on. All right. Let it ring a few more times. Then we'll give up. Oh, by the way, the woman who decapitated and dismembered the body of her lover, who attacked her lawyer in court today, she has a son named Mateo. I hope it's not this Mateo that's here with us now. Daisy is here. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, we'll let it keep ringing. We'll continue on here with the rest of the... Hello? 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 Let's try one more time real quickly here. They were the only one. Get my fentanyl on DoorDash. Come on, answer the freaking phone. You sons of motherless goats. Ben addicted to fraud, like scam bankman fraud. There you go, like FTX. Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben's rice. Exactly, there you go. Ben Lona. All right. Ben Stein. There's another one. Ben Stein. All right, these scammers. All right, very good. All right. Let's see here. And, all right, let's get over here. Thank you, guys. By the way, we got 51 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. But yet we have 67 participants in a poll that everybody knows the answer to. Let's end that poll. We just have a little bit of fun here. That's right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, over here, I already said that one. Benedict Arnold. There's another one, too. Yes, I did see that. I noticed that the whole time about Camel Toe Harris. Camel Grills Harris. We called her what is that? Bear Grill? Benagrill? That's right. Benagrill. All right. We've got Duke Nukem 07 here. Chimes in and says the following. It says, great video, Sal. This lines up perfectly with what I've been telling family members when I encourage them to start stacking silver right now. I don't think they'll listen to me. They never do, but I know I'll be in a better position when these things come to pass, as I pity those who shrug me off. I got a feeling they'll be sorry one day. There you go. I hear you. That's right. Duke Nukem, exactly. Very good. Yeah, that woman, I don't know. You know, she's got a really weird name. It's something like Shan Business or Shao Business or something like that. It's crazy. You can look the story up. I think The Guardian did a story on it. It's Shao Business or something like that. And look up Mateo, and the story should pop up. Decapitated her lover or something. What a Valentine's Day story. James Smith. I knew it. Sounds like a pretty good plug for Bitcoin. As far as US dollar does a pretty good job helping me to stack silver and gold. There you go. It is doing a good job at that, helping us to stack that gold, stack that silver. That's right, very good. All right. Eagles won, there you go. Austrian Stacker, I love it. Hello, Austrian Stacker, good to see you. Terry is here, otherwise known as 79. Glad you're here. All right. Calvin Cooper, good morning, Sal. Watching Fox News, ticker gold. Said 1859, down $4.90. And actually, it ended the day a bit higher. But yes, indeed. It turns out we didn't have the Valentine's Day market crash after all. Cybercurtain Twitcher, for me, listening to a market analyst would be like me taking advice from the government. Yes, indeed. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Very good. And let's move on here. We've got RS. Let's get RS in here. And let's get to the point where we can be proactive and productive. I wouldn't put too much faith into the words of Kiyosaki, Michael Burry, or any of these fear-mongering clowns. These people put out statements when, in reality, history is showing that the markets are generally unpredictable. If you claim a crash is coming, and it happens months or years later, that's not accurate predicting. That's simply guessing based on probability. Yep, that's true. Very, very true. Very true. All right, let's see here. Let's march on up here. We've got DD Prepper says, I must confess, I've got the key of my hand and I'm ready to back up the truck when the crash comes. If it comes, it's real money. Everything else is credit. That's right. Exactly. Nice. MC says, I don't see no way back from 32 trillion in debt, other than through the revaluation of gold and silver, hard assets, to 20 times plus, but who really knows? Yes. Yep, exactly. No way back. 32 trillion is right around the corner. You're exactly right. Okay. Very good. That's El Nino. Next time, call him Benzona. It's a Hebrew equivalent to Benchod. All right, wow. Likely he probably wouldn't know what that is. But anyways, all right. The Anxious Stacker is chiming in on this video about what Robert Kiyosaki said. Another video I thought might do well, but it didn't. Man, Sal, those old coins are great. I'm getting more and more interesting and interested in numismatics with each video. I see a beautiful specimen in. I'm definitely sitting here hoping the price crashes so I can back up the truck and get to my goals. Halfway point. I did hear yesterday that they'll be coming out with an announcement sometime today that could crash it, so I'll be keeping a close eye out. Thanks for doing your part and keeping us informed, Sal. Well, silver did fall a little bit, and gold actually came up a little bit higher, but good to see Mark B. Welcome. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. And don't do daylight, says here. He says, I appreciate your skepticism on this. I'm holding my next purchase until Saturday. Hope this is the right decision. For what it's worth, I work at night and watch the silver spot price at night. Seems to regularly go lower at night than I see it go during the day. That's interesting. I hope it goes lower until the weekend. Yes, very fascinating. That's cool that you keep track of it at night. He doesn't do daylight, so that's really cool. Find some good deals. Hello, good to see you, Silver Streak. Thank you so much for pressing the like button. Multi-Gun Man is here. Thank you for being here, brother. All right, glad you guys are here, all of you this evening. Thank you very, very much. If you could press that thumbs up button on your way in and out and anywhere in between, it'd be much appreciated. Skeptic Contrarian chimes in here and says the following. What he said would most likely happen, Mr. Sal. Having said that, I feel like he is of the same ilk of that of Jim Cramer, regardless of what he says, correct or not. Yep, I tend to agree too. All right, I tend to agree with you as well. All right, very good. I kind of lose respect for people that just constantly claim the sky is falling. And they're doing a disservice to their people so that when or if the real crash comes, people are not going to be very prepared because they're, it's crazy. Flybone 100 says the following here, and I quote, I wonder how much RK is putting up for sale. I wasn't around in 1934 when the U.S. government seized most of the gold, but I suspect history repeats itself. If one predicts a crash every year, they'll be right one of these days. It's exactly right. Very true. All right. Jeff Nelson is here. Bye, bye, bye. There you go. Golden Pole is here. I appreciate you guys joining us. And Silver Superstar has got something here. Let me get over here to this, because I really feel like I'm going to be more effective if I can do this and then do that. And we're going to answer Silver Superstar's comment here. He's documenting that it has been 3 weeks. This became your most popular video that you have made so far in just 3 weeks. It's got over 438,000 views on it, and only over 100 or 11,000 likes on it. Good enough for now, but we can do better. Well, and it's interesting because this video did take off. I would say if there's any video of mine that would have gone viral, this is the one about the IMF in Zimbabwe. But it has since pretty much come to a grinding halt. No more activity on this, and actually all my videos have gone right back to where they were before this happened. Starting to get a little bit of bump on some follow-up videos, but all of those people that watch this video, most of them, maybe even if they subscribed, they kind of just forgot about the channel and went about their way. But hoping to get more new viewers from it. But that is the one. I get there's a drawback. I've learned a lesson, a drawback to some of these videos. Going, wow, do you think your channel's doing great? You're getting these new subscribers and views on this one video, but I think I would rather slow grow and have an audience that sticks with me, a growing audience, rather than just comes at some people that come in for one video and then leave, never to be seen from again. I'd rather have that. I'd rather grow it that way. But anyways, all right, very good. And let's see here. Where are we at? De Cuevas says the banks. But thank you, Silver Superstar. Appreciate you documenting that for us. Very kind of you indeed. All right. The banks are the whole reason silver crashes. Robert isn't a good businessman. I signed up for something he stood behind, and it was horrendous. Thankfully, I remember the 72-hour rule. When you buy something, you have 3 days to cancel the contract. Everyone remember that. I did not know that. That's interesting. Wow, thank you, De Cuevas. Zephael, we're all living below a big dam of financial debt. Nobody knows when it'll collapse, but it won't be good. Get far downstream is my message. There you go. Exactly. We don't know when or how. We don't know how resilient things are with the economy, with this whole system. This is why I think that they know there's a dam and that could collapse, so they're shoring it up with something very weak that's built on sand instead of rock, and that is the central bank digital currencies, which is going to sound good to a lot of people, but in reality, it's not a good thing at all. All right, very, very good. Good to see you guys. Tucson Bubba is here. Welcome, Tucson Bubba. Appreciate you being here. Good crowd here tonight. Thanks for the thumbs up. And let's move on forward here. We've got Big E says here. Let me get this over here. Where are we at? Let's do this. Yeah, this makes sense to do that. And then we can answer this question here. Big E, who is here with us in this chat right now. We appreciate Big E. He says, my grandfather was riding his bike a couple of blocks away during the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Whoa. Wow. You know, that's something about this community, because I referenced the St. Valentine's Day massacre being kind of close to around the same period. And wouldn't you know it, that there's somebody who was actually directly connected to that history in this audience. That is amazing. Thank you, Big E. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's wild. All right. All right. I'll get to Michael Martin. Chewing on this little chocolate here. Pardon me. Kiyosaki, walk up to a roulette table and pick red or black. Although at some point people will lose faith in the dollar,